This is All India Radio Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin, read by Arundhati Paul. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the accord between the Bodo groups and the centre will strengthen the unity and integrity of Assam. In a series of tweets, Mr. Modi said the 5-decade-old Bodo issue has found resolution on the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. He welcomed the decision of leaving violence and reposing faith in democracy and the constitution. The Prime Minister said the accord with the Bodo people is also a message to Assam and other violence-affected parts of the country. He said the nation's development can be given momentum only in an environment free of violence and fear. He expressed his happiness that the entire energy of the Bodo people will further strengthen Assam's development. The Prime Minister said that the accord with the Bodo people was made while protecting the interest of other communities of Assam. He termed this as a victory for all and is inspired by the mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas, and by the spirit of Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat. In Assam, 1,615 cadres of all the 4 factions of the National Democratic Front of Bodoland, NDFB, laid down arms before the Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal in Guwahati yesterday. The surrendered cadres include 836 from 2 factions of Progressive, 579 cadres of Ranjan Daimuri group and 200 of Sai Raugwa faction. In all, 178 sophisticated weapons and explosives were deposited. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Sonowal said the arms-laying ceremony proved that NDFB wanted permanent peace in the state. The first Games Technical Committee for the 39th National Games in Meghalaya yesterday expressed confidence that Meghalaya can host the National Games in 2022, provided there is no delay in the construction of sports infrastructures for the Games. Chairman of the committee, R.K. Sacheti, who visited the proposed sites in Shillong for building various sports infrastructure, later held a meeting with Sports Minister Bante Lingdo. He said that the timeline can be met if the government starts the construction of the infrastructure from June this year, and they can be completed within 2.5 years. He also denied that Meghalaya might hold the 39th National Games in 2023. In Assam, climate-resilient tea clones are being developed to mitigate the impact of climate change on tea production. At the Chevening Conversation on Climate Change and Impact on Tea, organized by the British Deputy High Commissioner in Guwahati, Tea Board Chairman P.K. Biswaroa said the Tea Research Association is developing the clones which can sustain the rise in temperature and low rainfall in the tea-producing areas of Upper Assam. He, however, pointed out that there cannot be any clone that can be completely climate resilient. He said that it is not that Assam has water shortage, but there is water scarcity in dry seasons, and this is mainly due to rampant deforestation which has made the Brahmaputra River catchment areas more vulnerable. As part of the ongoing Indo-Bangladesh Defence Cooperation, a joint military training exercise, SAMPRITI-IX, is being conducted at UMROI in Meghalaya from February 3rd to 16th. Exercise SAMPRITI is an important bilateral defence cooperation endeavour between India and Bangladesh and will be the 9th edition of the exercise, which is hosted alternately by both countries. During the joint military exercise, a command post exercise and field training exercise will be conducted. In Meghalaya, the Northeastern Hill University, NEHU, is starting a short-term Japanese language course from July this year, which will be funded by the Japan International Cooperation Agency. NEHU Vice-Chancellor S.K. Srivastava yesterday said that the short-term course will later be converted into a diploma course, and those who completed the course are likely to find employment with various Japan-related programs in India. A group of 22 students from NEHU are visiting Japan from February 1st to 9th as part of the cultural exchange program. Meghalaya trounced Odisha 6-0 on the 3rd day of the ongoing Junior National Football Championship for Dr. B.C. Roy Trophy played in Shillong yesterday. With this victory, Meghalaya moved to the top in Group C. Earlier, Haryana defeated Sports Authority of India 2-0. In Group A, Goa squandered a 2-goal lead to draw 2-2 with Uttar Pradesh. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from All India Radio Shillong. Have a nice day.